Now an import matrix is what we use to map your spreadsheets you get from your carriers and master agents into RPM. Now the first thing you want to do is go to the top left menu, go into Suppliers, and if you haven't already, add a supplier, or if you have already added a supplier, find it in this list here, give it a click, go into the import setup, and you'll find this import matrix box right here, and you'll just want to edit the primary matrix. And from here, this is where you would place your Excel column headers for rep ID and account. Now the rep ID is just what RPM uses to map your commission items to your sale partners or to yourself. In most cases, we would want to keep it to a unique number or series of characters, and usually the account number works best. From there, we'll just fill in the rest of this. So product being a product, account again, customer name, and our most important money values. Now your column headers might differ than the ones I'm using in this example. These are kind of just the default ones. Your supplier could use a different name for account number, a different name for net build, and even gross commission, and even customer. This really depends from spreadsheet to spreadsheet. So from there, after you enter in all your columns, you can also make additional columns required. So say you want your customer name to always be filled out, or if you want your gross commissions to always come in, or even your net build. Now what this means is that if these are left empty in any of the rows in your Excel, RPM will give you an error and it won't import the spreadsheet. So in some cases, maybe you don't want to make everything required, such as net build. It could be that there is a spiff value where your supplier has left the net build blank, and RPM will flag it as an error every time. So maybe you don't want to make net build required at all times. So from there, if everything's set and looks good, just hit OK, and you have your first import matrix. Now from here, you can give it a test by importing your commission spreadsheet and seeing if it goes in. And if it doesn't and you can't quite figure out why, please don't hesitate to give us an email at support@rpmtelco.com, and we'll be more than happy to lend you a hand.